And World Approval, he set a very slow pace, and there's a lot of talk about how slow that pace was. But you have to remember that's on the old portion of the turf course too for the majority of that race down the backside too. So that's where things really slowed down too a little bit. But World Approval eventually lost by half a length in a blanket finish and against the Pizza Man in Wake Forest.
He did. He ran really, really well. They're going to be going out a little early here, just so everybody can be prepared for post grade. So, World Approval, one of the speed horses. He's definitely a player.
Number 3 is Idaho, full sibling to Highland Real, and Ryan Moore looking for his 4th consecutive win in this race. Aidan O'Brien will send out this one. A very unfortunate incident last time, Don, in which the horse took a bad step and fell.
Yeah, it was too bad. Well, he didn't fall. I mean, the rider fell, right? It was a scrambly kind of a step, and he was right after. He continued on. He finished the race. He took himself out of trouble. He closed on horses. I thought he ran brilliantly without the jockey. I think that event, that episode, doesn't affect him at all.
We've got a Pennsylvania-bred win. Can we have an Illinois-bred win the Canadian International? It's the Pizza Man here, right now at odds of 6-1. And just when you think maybe his best days are behind him, Don, what happens? He wakes up with a big type of race that we saw in that last start.
And congratulations to the Connections for believing in him, believing that he would want to come back to this turf course, a course where he really hadn't shown a lot of success. But back he came, won a very important race in the Northern Dance, or that Grade 1 event, continues to produce at the age of 7. Just a fantastic job by all involved.
Trainer Sir Michael Stout looking for his 3rd consecutive win in this race. He won it in 2014 with Hill Star, in 2015 with Cannock Chase. Her Majesty the Queen, the owner of number 5, that being Dartmouth, who's coming off a 2nd place finish most recently in Newbury. And Don, here is one that's 4-1 on the toe board. 3 starts back, defeated the very talented Highland Real. They've kind of had a bit of a battle going all season long. And now here comes his 2nd start off, a bit of a freshman in the month of August.
I think that was just brilliant timing, whether the whole campaign was laid out exactly to a T or they called a bit of an audible, because he had a succession of 3 great wins, and then the slight regression in the King George. But he wasn't expected to win that day. He was 9-2, but still, an okay race. So then you get that just little couple months off. You get a great run in the Dubai Duty Free, and here he is. I think that this was very well mapped out.
Her Majesty the Queen has been here on a couple of occasions to watch the Queen's Plate, and it's great to have now one of her representatives. This is her first ever starter here at Woodbine as an owner. Here's the 6th. This is Wake Forest coming off a 2nd place finish and against the Pizza Man. Donna, the Northern Dancer, looked like he was going to win that race, and he could not get by the Pizza Man late in the stretch.
I know, and I'm not sure what to take away from that. So Chad Brown's decided to go to Castellano. They have a long relationship, so a little change of jockey there. Maybe Chad was a little bit disappointed, thinking the horse should have gotten there. I thought he ran well. He was 5-1. It's not like he was a chalk favorite. Coming into this race with that under his belt, I think he's got a lot of momentum. He's one of those kind of wakey up horses that I wouldn't want to leave out of a trifecta.
Trainer Mike Maker is looking for his 3rd Woodbine win this season, and he's going to send out number 7, Tug Leave. All he's done, Don, is win the E.P. Taylor in the Queen's Plate. Mike Maker is a trainer. Not bad. Last ran at Remington Park and was able to win by a half a length, and now is going to face much tougher here today.
Yes, not a bad resume for Mr. Maker so far this season at Woodbine, right? Yes, so Tug Leave. In terms of just comparing him to some of the other horses, I think people would think that he maybe comes up a little bit on the short side. He's a big price on the board right now. I think they're taking a chance. Anytime you've taken a horse as a claimer and you're getting ready to face horses like this, you're definitely taking a flyer. Florent Giroux might be the man of the moment, might be the man of the turf course here in the last year, though, Jeff, because something about the Woodbine turf course brings out the best in Monsieur Giroux.
And it all seemed to start with Catch a Glimpse. That's where it all seemed to start, and he hasn't lost any races since. Here's the number 8. This is Erupt. Erupt was the first European horse to arrive here at Woodbine. Comes out of a very tough race at Deauville. The winner came back to finish 8th in the Arc. The runner-up was 4th in the Arc. And now this one is going to race here in North America for the first time. And Don, this horse is a Group 1 winner back in Longchamp in 2015.
And he's a looker. He knows he's all that and more. He's stunningly beautiful. I love the lines to this horse, just the typical, from stem to stern, there's nothing to flaw on Erupt. Just beautifully put together, versatile looking, athletic looking, intelligent looking, just a gorgeous, gorgeous individual. I love seeing these kind of horses come here. It's a real treat.
Andreas Vuller will send out number 9, this being Protectionist, a former winner of the Melbourne Cup, won by 4 lengths on that day. And the connections in some media reports have been saying that they're quite pleased with how this horse has come into this race, much like he was coming into the Melbourne Cup. It's amazing, Don. His 2015 campaign was a total toss-up. He ran 8 times and never hit the board. But it seems like he's back in good form now.
Yes, it's it's amazing how they can bounce back, and sometimes you can't put your finger on it. You know that they're better than what they're giving you. Sometimes it's like a little bit of a muscle thing, just something the horse can't tell you that's just preventing them from running their best. He looks good today. He's up and on his toes a little bit on the animated side. More so than really anybody else. I don't mind this. This is sort of just nervous energy that he's burning off here. What you want to watch for him to relax more as they get onto the track and into post parade. And he's cool. He's all right too. He's got a ton of backlash, but I'm not sure where he fits in terms of today, Jeff. This is such a loaded field. Horses like this almost kind of slip through the cracks. He is getting a lot of play. It's just going to be another fantastic one. Can it beat the E.P. Taylor? I don't know.
Let me put you on the spot.
Okay.
Paddock pick here. Corrupt. Was that the one that won the meeting contest?
Yeah, there's just something about him. I just really, really like the lines of that horse. I picked him for third, so I don't mind him on paper either. But I had a soft spot for that one.
Race 9, your last chance to play at pick 3. It's the Grade 1 Pattison Canadian International, edition number 79. That's coming up next. Enjoy.
Woodbine Bugle Boys with the call to post for the running of today's Grade 1 $1 million Pattison Canadian International for 3-year-olds and up on the E.P. Taylor turf course at 1.5 miles, where there are no changes, 10 minutes to a start.